Hello, my name is Jose Luis Sanchez again, and I'm going to show you the steps of the site plan as well as the block plan. But let's do the block plan first. Now, I'm going to be whipping out my handy dandy poster board here and there, just so that you can see the process of how it should look, when it's finished. But let's go to the block plan first. So, remember when I said that the block plan was putting your building in perspective to others? Well, that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that your building incorporates the same charm or zest that the current neighborhood has, so that it has a cohesive flow and it doesn't look very janky in the middle. So, what I did first was I decided to go on Google Maps and trace the site around my building. And so, as you can see right here, you have my building, and in pencil, you can just do this in pencil and in crayons, where you can just outline where your building is going to be, as well as the other buildings, their shapes, how they look, just to make sure that you, like I said, create a cohesive flow. Now, from this, I went to use the software Autodesk Revit Architecture, and I believe my companion Eric Ortega has many videos on exactly how to use it, so click on that link after mine. So I went on there and I made it look like this, but in computer form. So if you look right here, this is a computer form of the block plan. And so you can see the same components as well as my building right there, and the shapes of the other buildings. You want to make sure that you also put a title block at the bottom to make it look authentic, like a real title block, as well as the compass. The compass really is important because it gives you perspective on where your building is, as well as the sun direction, where it's going, and all those other nice details that you would want to give a contractor. Okay, now next I'm going to move to the site plan. So the site plan is important because you just want to make sure you're building components based on the environment into the building. So I decided to build in New York City. So down here to the site plan, right here, what does a city usually consist of? It consists of, a lot of people, a lot of buildings, but what about around the buildings, right? You have your trash cans, then you have, light posts, and you have trees around, make it look nice and eco-friendly. And then you just put it around the block, how the block is going to look. And this is the parking lot, this is the hotel, and this is the building. And you also want to make sure you put a title block at the bottom. And if you use Autodesk Revit Architecture, then it'll show you exactly how to do that. Yes. And so when making a site plan, it is really important whether you're building a building in San Francisco where the land is really hilly, or a land in New York City where the land is very plain and flat. Then you have to think about what exact components does that exact site need. Now, for now, those are the most important topics about the block plan as well as the site plan. If you want to go more in detail about the study of a block plan, the study of a site plan, then please make sure to get a book from Michaela. It's called Architecture, and it's a blue book, so make sure you get that. Bye, and thanks.
I want to thank you again for visiting my video. Please view my other videos to learn more about architecture. Thanks.